Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn about the fourth poem of our second semester. The name of the poem is Gandhi at the Crossroads. Simply, his poems talk about the Gandhi philosophy, and now Gandhi is only a statue, and people wandering here and there of the around the statue, but didn't care of the Gandhi's philosophy and ideology according to author. I feel that. Now see the poem. Gandhi at the crossroad. Crossroad is the name of that particular road. Gandhi at the crossroad. Actually, there is the statue of the Gandhi near the crossroad. The first stanza talks about the ideology of the Gandhi, as many more people talk of the ideology of Gandhi, principle of the Gandhi, and we have to take the follow that principle and follow that principle ideology, and we can introspect about the ourselves through the Gandhi philosophy. Now see the poem. He grew and grew like a huge banyan. Means Gandhi is a simile or metaphor. The means Gandhi like a banyan, just the big tree. The philosophy of the Gandhi, ideology of the Gandhi, many more things, satyagraha, whatever the non-ahimsa principle also. Means the Gandhis become a big person for the nation. He knotted the roots. He's a he's close to the fundamental life of the peoples. Means he's the like roots. He knotted the roots. He means the unity of the people. Because of the here in our nation there is so many castes, and there is so many different rituals or different there is principles are different, but the peoples undercover the Gandhi's philosophy and ideology and leadership quality of the Gandhi. And Lively said, so many branches. Lively said means so many, and they give the shadow to the people, give the guidance to the people, and for us to sit under, and we can sit under, we can imagine of the philosophy under the Gandhi principle or whatever Gandhi ideology, and introspect, and we can introspect ourselves through the Gandhi philosophy. He now stand at the crossroad. But now, what is the situation of the Gandhi statue now? He now stand at the crossroad, spectacle in the stone. But the Gandhi now is a form of the only statue, piercing through the dimness. There is a no, we can say there is Gandhi only statue. They just see of the people, and they do not know about the truth of the people. Iconic distance. There is only there is ideology, and people are the uh, far away from the ideology of the Gandhi. In the labyrinth of the history, Gandhi is only belongs to the history. There is a no use of the in the today's life according to this passage or the stanza, because of the Gandhi's philosophy did not didn't accept the people and do not follow the guidance of the people uh, of the Gandhi philosophy. That's why Gandhi is only is a statue, the statue made of the only stone. This is the stanza meaning of the second stanza. Now the vendor still fights, and under the statue, around the statue, there is a what is the hypocrisy, or we can see that under the sun, the peoples, those are vendors, fruits vendors or whatever the subji vendors are this fighting each other. Vegetables, we can say vegetables or fruits vendor, they just fight each other for the place near the Gandhi statue. Under the load of these waivers, the slum dwellers, there is a some people also staying there, still droops in the deep inherent the poverty, and that people also take a breath or whatever there is a buying and selling in that particular place and just fighting each other. And what is the philosophy of the Gandhi? Gandhi philosophy do not fight. There is a non-ahimsa, a non-violence principle. Hmm? Ahimsa means there is a non-violence principle of the Gandhi, and the Gandhi under the Gandhi statue, there is a people also fighting each other for the place for the vendors or under the sun means the Gandhi's there is a Gandhi statue and that under the place there people are fighting and then the weavers just wear here and there people are just fight each other. The slum dweller there is a slum people also slum areas there are Gandhi's crossroads still droops in the depth there is people also dripping on then this whatever there is going on the people also don't take care of the Gandhi philosophy or whatever the limited the poverty and there is a, so many poverty in the around the Gandhi and what is the fundamentals now right in the constitution but there is a some of the peoples lives in poverty and the capitalist is still now there is a capitalist people also growing up but the poverty is growing up on the other hand the poverty is growing on and the capitalist people also growing on the soon the excellent vulgarity and there is so many difference between the poverty is on other hand and there is on other hand there is a capitalist people also growing on bought from the sweet and blood on the down and outs there is a process also good some of the peoples are so hard working but there is a blood and the flow on the road there is a fighting each other there is a violence on the road and downs and this process is going on under the statue there is a criticize of them means there is one hand there is ideology and other hand you can see that the peoples are fighting that's the meaning of this stanza and the fourth stanza the Mahatma the statue in immobility now the statue what is the statue do not going everywhere there is only in mobility there is no mobility there is no moving situation of the statue carved in the rocky apathy and there is just a carve of the stone is the only meaning just the statue give the design of the Gandhi and in the traffic signal just and at that traffic signal remains forever or forgotten in the traffic signal people are just forgetting of the Gandhi philosophy so many square there is a Gandhi statue and Gandhi statue is the only signal for the traffic also just imagine there is a philosophy of the Gandhi other hand and other hand the people think about the Gandhi's ideology remains forever forgotten. The people also forgotten everything of the Gandhi's ideology, philosophy, whatever of the Gandhi given to the nation, and the in a quagmire of the life. And this is the sudden feeling or whatever we can say. This is the hypocrisy or criticize of the Gandhi when Gandhi has um, so many things given to the nation, but now the situation has changed. The people has no time to think about the Gandhi philosophy, ideology, and Gandhi is the only form of the only statue. People do not interest of the Gandhi philosophy or whatever because there is a realistic or there is a fighting each other. Where is the principle of the Gandhi and there is a people also fighting. There is a non-violence people principle of the Gandhi and that under the statue people also fighting each other for the place, especially vendor, fruits or vegetables people also fight under the Gandhi philosophy. This is the tragedy of the Gandhi philosophy according to this poem. Is Gandhi given to the philosophy to the world also world and now the people do not interest of the Gandhi philosophy and this is the tragedy of the Gandhi philosophy and Gandhi is the only form of the statue. There is a comparison with here just comparison to the Gandhi philosophy the other and the big things for the nation and other hand Gandhi was only statue made of the stone. This is the only hypocrisy or criticize of the people through these people. Gandhi philosophy is good, there is no doubt about it. There is no doubt about it. But the other hand, we can see the people of this nation forgotten the Gandhi philosophy and just live like a there is no use of the people, or just do not use the Gandhi philosophy in their day-to-day life. So I think easy but a difficult and philosophic poem. You can any problem you can ask me in my WhatsApp number or any query. Okay. So thank you very much. Next video we can see the another poem also. Thank you very much.